properly structured Delta Airline SPV could easily access aircraft leasing deals and financing options that did not exist years ago.
Thank you. Okay, so what we'll do, please pause, don't give the microphone to anyone. Let the panel react to the questions we're taking first. Madam Runke? Yes.
Okay. I won't take any of the questions. I'll leave it to my colleagues. I think it's not fair that we do not have a government person on this panel because it's about public-private dialogue. And we need to understand how economics work, how development works. Like I said, action. No, let me say, everything that Nigeria is looking for, whether you're in government, whether you're a citizen, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're in the development space, whether you're an investor, every single thing that Nigeria is looking for is available. I need to establish that, including funding that we're always looking for. And when time permits, very shortly, I'll give 2 examples on what we need to do. We need to understand that talk in different dynamics really doesn't solve our problem. We decided not to go into certain things because 2 sectors have spoken, agriculture, and the takeaway is that they should take 3 things: cassava, oil palm, and aquaculture.
Especially oil palm.
Now, this aquaculture thing we've been talking about is not just here alone because Nigeria just saw the gap there and we just want to go there. Now, it's fine. But the work that is needed from talk to action to execution that puts money in the pockets of the citizens and the government and makes us an economically viable state is what I think this forum is focused on. Now, the oil palm plantation, we went somewhere, they said it's owned by Rain Oil, and they said there's about, I don't know how many thousands of hectares. And another person has mentioned there about 17,000 hectares of oil palm plantation is available. Now, that is money. Now, that thing is the only thing Malaysia took from Nigeria. I don't know how many years ago, but today we import King's palm oil. And someone mentioned here that we can use that thing for toothpaste, for soap, every one of us pays, for cream, for shampoo and all that. So that's commercial value. No, value added is the conversation that Nigeria is focused on now. So when people are asking questions, please put that at the back of your mind. And I want to ask, Mr. Opiongo, are you in the room? Please, next Zoom. Because again, investments. Every investment is not just we need money. We need money. There is a project that has taken almost about 20 years. And the European Union came into Nigeria, sat down and said, see, this is the only project that is investment ready. It cuts across Burutu, and yesterday I'm aware the Burutu guys are around. And it's one of the reasons why I came, because it connects Kogi, Adamawa, Delta, and all that. What it means is that every single thing you are talking about as an entrepreneur, whatever you are doing, you can't move it, you can't transport it, even to neighboring states. It's not useful. Are you with me, sirs? So that we can structure our questions appropriately. My own mission for coming here, and I'm going to announce this on record, we want to mobilize money into your state, particularly on human capital development. And I'll tell you why. When they wrote the documents, when the president called in 2023 before the election, because he has governed Lagos, and that's why I say I'll come with the Lagos templates, please permit me. They have a 20-year plan. And I know the CBN governor will always tell me that everything I see happening in Lagos now, they spent the first 4 years laying that foundation. Like I said, I don't talk story. I retired in 2018 for some reasons. Then when we were not sure whether Tinubu was going to be president, we did so. But when we were sure, I rolled up my sleeves and stayed back in Nigeria. And I wanted that to be worthwhile. So I finished what we are doing with the federal, and I can speak authoritatively because I'm inside these things. So what we want at the state level is that every state begins to not just act now, but coordinated action. Like if we are coming the next 12 months, permit me, so I'm not giving you an understanding. By the time we are coming to the next investment summit, we want to be able to say we've mobilized XYZ into so thing. We've done this, we've done that. And for me, why I'm talking about human capital, because in that document, we promised Nigeria that we wanted to create 50 million jobs. It's the economic document of 2023 to 2031, what this administration is going to deliver. And we talked about the $1 trillion thing. So you need to understand that investments, budgets, all the economic activities and jobs Because some people are creating 5, 10, 15 jobs, but where Nigeria is heading, or where the world is heading, we do not have the manpower, and yet we have human beings everywhere. Like I said, when is the last leg, I will talk about what we want to do. And if the governor permits, again, using a Lagos template on a particular thing, we will mobilize nothing less than 100 billion into that thing. Because going around those things, you have the structures already. You have the innovation hub, you have 49 institutions, you have this, you have that. So you already have everything that you need in terms of foundation. It's just the connectivity and some edge. Like intellectual, very serious intellectual hands-on work on ground. Now we can begin to address these issues that people are talking about. I think let me again stop here. Thank you.
Uche.
Yes, Your Excellency, I would like to tell a short story. In 2021, somewhere in Oyorokoto settlement in Andoni, we were told that some local fishermen caught a fish that was later known as blue marlin. And that fish, we were told that the cost in the international market was $2.6 million. But sadly, these community people finished eating the fish before they realized the cost. And I say this with a lot of seriousness, Your Excellency. We know that 40% of the fish stock in the Niger Delta, and indeed in Delta State, is being devoured by true illegal fishing, by strange trawlers. So it is important that, Your Excellency, you add your voice for us to grow domestic fishing, to make sure that this $1 billion that we spend importing fish, we can return this, at least a fraction of this amount. It is important you put out your voice to ensure that illegal and unregulated fishing by, they call them mafia, but I can tell you that no mafia will come to your territorial waters without the collaboration and sometimes consent of some local mafia. So, Your Excellency, your voice is needed to ensure that international or local unregulated fishing going on will be stopped. And two more things I would like to say is that it is important we have a roadmap going out from here, powered by data, so that we can track progress. In the next 1 year, when we come back here, hopefully, we'll be able to say, this and these are the things we set out to do on this day, and this is the point we have reached. That way, we'll reduce this summit to actually what it is. A summit is not a place to talk, it's a place for action. Thank you.
God bless you.